everybody, this is Miss Shannon. I'm one of the pre-K teachers over at the Highland School TM, and today we're going to be performing a little red, hopefully white, and blue science experiment. So today we're going to explore water and oil and how water is more dense or more put together and more thick than oil is. So you're going to see what happens with the oil and the water when they're mixed together. For this experiment, you're going to need some oil. You could use olive oil, you could use vegetable oil, whatever kind of oil you have. You could use water, and you need some red food coloring that's diluted and a little bit of blue food coloring. I have the gel tube, so I ended up adding a lot more water to my food coloring. You might have the kind that's just with the dropper that's already liquid, so you probably don't need as much water. All right, first I'm going to make sure that I have my small container that I'm going to be able to use for my oil. So I'm going to try and put that in here. You don't need a ton of oil. Just fill it like a little bit, maybe like to a quarter. All right, next you are going to try and fill your container. That should be clear. I'm using a clear plastic container so that it's nice and safe for the kiddos. I'm going to fill that with water. Yep, it's about there. All right, next I'm going to come back over to my oil, and I'm going to use my little droppers that I have here. And I'm using like little medicine droppers. You could use, if you have a pipette at home, you probably don't, but if you do, you could use that. You could use even a little turkey baster if you've got that. Okay, but I'm going to use these. So you're going to try and get all your food coloring in there. Oops. Okay. And you're going to try and drop them in one by one. Okay. So you'll see like little, look like water beads. Now I'm going to get a little bit of the blue ones. You can even put these in a plastic bottle and make like a little sensory bottle for them too. Obviously, just make sure that you have it secured enough that it doesn't leak. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to swirl it around a little bit. I'm going to drop it in here and watch what happens with the oil as I add it to the water. What do you notice is happening? If you look, all the oil and all the water beads that went in, they went all the way to the bottom and they floated all the way back to the top because the oil is lighter than the water. Okay, so it's going to float back up, but then you'll eventually see that all of the water beads are starting to dissolve. They're starting to float back down to the bottom. So at the end of the experiment, you should see that a lot of your water beads are going to start to fall down to the bottom of the container. If you look, there's already one down there right now. Okay. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this experiment. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!